Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Ark Survival Evolved on my Aberration playthrough for beginners. A couple weeks ago I did the Element Vault. I'm going to show you guys this again. I want to try to find it a second time. So starting from my base, latitude 32.3, longitude 62.3 up in the green zone. So we're going to run through the bioluminescent or the blue zone and get to the radiation zone. That's where this vault is. So I want to show you guys this whole thing. If you want to skip forward, you can skip forward. And I'll show you guys where that is in the chapters on the video where you can jump forward to just when I start the vault run. It won't be that long in the vault. It's pretty quick to do with the rock drake. Pretty easy thing as long as you don't fall in the element river, which is not hard to do if you don't know how to ride or drive a rock drake, like I'm not too good at. But anyhow, we're just going to kind of follow this thing. I like to come through here where these little crystal formations are. This is my path down, and I made a mistake there. I meant to go straight. I don't know why I hit that thing and turned. Make a couple of mistakes here, but it's pretty simple. Just going to keep going forward. Once I hit this area here, then I'll kind of turn just a little bit and get into the radiation zone. Just kind of showing you guys the path down this time, so I can show you guys a little bit of where I get lost. I think about 9:58 is about where it is when I start the vault run. But anyhow, we're going to just jump down here. You can see there's some element right there coming down. So once you hit the element river in the radiation zone, you're kind of in the right area. You don't want to go too deep. Do not go all the way down to the rock drakes. That's way too far down. You want to stay up in this level here. This is where this vault is. So just kind of show you guys this whole part. I want to show you how I screw up a little bit, because I do, and it's just standard with me trying to figure out this thing. This is probably my most hated map with coordinates, because you can see where I'm at on the map. I'm on the wrong side of where I need to be, but this is the only way I know how to get down. Someone makes comments on my videos quite often, Matthias, and I appreciate your help, but I still can't figure out the way you're talking about. So, yeah, I know it's down here somewhere. I know there's probably an easier way to do this, but I do not know it. And I like to do things the hard way, apparently. Anyhow, I'm not that great at figuring this out. I hate these coordinates on this map, man. Like, if it's any other map, it's pretty easy to find. You just go to those coordinates. On this one, you got it up and down. So, I'm sure you have that with if you had coordinates in the aberration zone on Valgero or Fjordor as well, but because in Fjordor you have those three other zones, Asgard, Valheim, and Jordanheim. But and here it's just down, man. It's just down stuff confuses the heck out of me. So, but I'm showing you guys the whole path so you kind of get an idea where I'm at. As you can see, I hit the bottom, so I kind of turn in one direction and I'm heading that way. And then once I head that way, I got to go up. So there's a little path. I'll kind of show you, if I can show you on the map here, where it kind of in the middle of that map. You see that little spot looks like a desert. You really can't. I think that's like lower or something. I don't think that's up here. So you really can't do that path. You can't just walk through that area and say, oh, hey, I'm going to walk straight across the bottom. It doesn't work that way. There's no straight across the bottom. So you got to kind of go back up a little bit and back down. It's really, really weird. I hate this. Some of you guys probably love this map and you're like, oh, this is so simple, man. Why can't you find this really easy? But it's just how it is for me. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm great at coordinates, man. I'm a map finder when it comes to that stuff. I was in the military, I was in the army for 12 years. Really, really good at map finding. Used to help a lot of people out with that. But when it comes to up and down in caves, nah. Pass. Man, I used to be able to see in the dark. It was really funny when I was in the army. They used to put me on point and stuff when we do things because I could see everything. Yeah. Really weird. But down here, man, I don't know about this stuff. So, anywho, we're just gonna keep following along. See, this spot right here, I wanted to show you guys too. Is that I got stuck on this spot so many times, thinking it's got to be right here somewhere, because this is the coordinates. If you look at the map, it's like right here. Right? Well, if I can see this map, I'm like so close, but like I said, you can't get across that thing that looks like a desert. I want to say it's the element, but it's not that element. So yeah, there's just no way there. So you got to move around. So if you hit that spot where I just hit, there's nothing there. Trust me. I spent like 25 minutes there just looking around. There's no way out or around that thing. So you got to go the way I'm going here. This is the path. I just took a wrong turn there. So we're going to head this way, and then, like I said, you want to stay in this level. You start seeing these Reaper Queens everywhere. You definitely know you're in the right area, because there's a ton of Reaper Queens in here. This is the right spot for Reaper Queens. And there's another one coming out right there. Like, you won't even see them. Like, I'm using the awesome spyglass so you guys can see the highlights of some of these dinos. But you won't even see the little dust cloud for the Reaper Queens in most of these spots. And then you'll be there and they'll just spawn right there. I'm like, oh, let's spawn a Reaper Queen right on top of you. And that's just how it goes. Quite often I can find these guys. I've seen, like, probably when I was looking around this thing, I spent like a while looking this time too before I went and repaired my armor. Oh, by the way, like I said, I didn't tell you guys this. I started the recording again. But I had come down here and looked around a little bit, and I was so smart. I just touched the element river again and broke a piece of my armor, and then my hazmat suit. And then later on, I decided to go walk through the element river, not on purpose, guys, by the way. So my rock drake seems to want to do its own thing when I'm walking straight. This spot here too, I came to many times, so this is not the right spot either. But what I did was I went back up and I repaired all my hazmat suits. So I got all 3 hazmat suits repaired, and I came back down here. So I bring 3 with me, just so you guys know. One breaks, you better have another one to put on, but I'm likely to break 2. That's just how bad of a rock drake driver I am. Yeah, especially when he hits the walls or the ceiling, man, I just lose it there. I get so mad at that thing. Because if you turn in one way with the mouse, I'm facing, here we go. See where I'm at here, this element river? You know you're in the right spot when you see this element waterfall right here. This is where we want to go. We want to go in here. So anyhow, when I'm on the ceiling or something, the sucker wants to turn and go backwards and wants to go the wrong way. So, yeah, I don't understand. Look, another Reaper Queen, so we're out. I'm not staying here. I'm not going to fight. I could take it down, but we don't want to mess with that. So, you can see the way I headed. I just staying on the track, and I keep pulling my map out so you guys can see. But what I'm doing is I'm going around that little desert looking thing. I keep saying it looks like a desert on the map. See, going around it, because you can't go through it. Some of you guys might be like, oh yeah, you can. Well, okay, well, if you got a way you get down here quicker than me, I'm happy. I can't figure it out. So spent hours looking. So I just know this path. Once I find this path, I know I'm in the right spot, and I'm heading the right direction. Just want to go through here, not the right, the left here. Yep, see, it looks confusing. You definitely want to go this way, even though it looks like you're heading away from it. This is the right direction. It's so stupid looking. And every time I look at the map, it looks like I'm going backwards. Oh, I hate this path. Finding the rock drakes was more fun to me than this, man. This thing is a pain in the butt. Once I found the rock drakes on foot, yeah, let's jump across here. Here's another spot that I see this drop right here. Man, I've been here so many times too when I was running around. But still on the same path. I'm going backwards because I went too far. So once I hit that, I know I turned the wrong way. So this path, I told you guys this is the right way, was not the right way. So I got to go back just a little bit because I went the wrong way. Yeah, stupid map. Sorry about that map. The glare down here is crazy. Kill these seekers. I have a light pet on, so guys, I run into seekers often. I'd rather run into seekers than the nameless. That's just me. So if you don't use the light pet, you're going to be minus the light, plus you're going to run into a lot of nameless. So see this here? This is where I wanted to go. So you can see you just kind of walk around this ledge here, and you want to stay this way. So it's kind of like it's a walkway, so you can see it. You can keep walking on this for quite a bit. Nah, I'm looking in like I'm in the right spot here. This looks like the correct area to be in. Map, where you at? There you go. See? Heading back up. Going around the desert part. I know it's not a desert, guys, but it looks like a desert on the map. Just going to scoot up here a little bit where I got a little bit of reprieve. And as you can see with these rock drakes too, most stuff won't even touch it unless you bite it. So you're good to go. I'm going to jump down here. And we're going to go in this area. And this is the area I was trying to find. So once you're in here, it's pretty clear for me, and once I get to this spot down here, that I am in the right area, and you just keep heading towards the chords on the map that I show you. I'll show you guys the chords. I'll give them to you in a minute when I get down there. But it's pretty easy to find it once you're in here. I'm lying, it's not pretty easy to find it. It's pretty easy for me because I've been to it a couple times now. But there's the map again. See how I keep going up to go back down? It's so stupid. So stupid, but I wanted to show you guys the whole thing this time. Instead of just saying, hey, here's the chords, man. That didn't help anybody out, right? That's how I found it. I looked up the chords to the entrance on the wiki page. I just came there and looked. I always try to do everything by myself without seeing any videos or anything, which is cool. I do these videos for people that need help finding stuff and then need to know how to do things, because if you watch a dummy like me mess up over and over again, you're like, oh, okay, don't do that. Yeah, that's why I do these. You know what's funny is I have people that I don't care about comments. Comments are good. You can leave comments. You can leave bad ones, good ones. I don't care. Either one. I'm appreciative of all. So, but I have people that leave comments that are just so rude because they're like, "Oh, you stupid! You should have done that." Okay. Well, most new players aren't like a genius like you people who played forever. I've been playing this since 2016, the 1 year after it came out. I got quite a few years on this game. 6,000, about almost close to 6,000 hours. And then, yeah, so I mean, I know the map's pretty good except for this one. And then I know how to play most of the stuff. But hey, man, I'm still learning, dude. I'm doing this as a playthrough. When I started the island one, I started it with a purpose of showing people who are new players what you need to do to kind of run through the map. So I know I drugged that island one out for quite a bit. It was a long playthrough. But then the Scorched Earth one I did after the island we ran through Scorched Earth, I didn't do that one. That one didn't take too long to run through. This one's taking a little bit longer probably than Scorched Earth, but here's the entrance right here. So because I don't know this map that well. I know Scorched Earth pretty well because I played it a bit. This one I just played periodically just because I thought it was interesting. But here's the entrance right here, guys. Latitude 82.4, longitude 48.2. If you want to just write that down and try to figure it out, there you go. But here's the entrance to the vault, guys. We're at 12:38 time-wise. I'll put a chapter in there for us so we know where it's at. But we are going to run through this vault as quickly as possible. And my goal was to come down here and try to climb across the ceiling. But, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. As you guys can see how much trouble I have walking this rock drake. Even in third person, I can't do it. It wants to go backwards. My wife was laughing at me as I was recording this. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, because I was like cursing at it and everything. I was so mad, man. I start crawling on the wall and I'm heading to the right, and all of a sudden I'm walking to the left, or I'm heading up, and then next thing you know I'm heading down. It's like, dude, I ain't standing. Like right here, really good. Look at that. You think I was an expert? Look at that. I just climbed right across that wall, no problem. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So, because I always messed that up. I'd have fell in the element normally. I don't know how I did that so well. So anyways, just getting through here, just keep following. It's a pretty clear path, man. And one of the things about the rock drake, what I was trying to mention a while ago, I don't think I finished it, is that unless you hit something or bite it, they're not going to aggro you. So I could actually run up and touch some of these things and they won't even touch me. The only thing that's going to come at me is the seekers. So in here we go. This is where you're at. When you see this pillar here around this lake, this is where you want to be. So I get here in the middle. You just get right here, and I'm going to show you guys the vault is the artifact is this way. It is not this way, okay? So we're just going to kind of, I went around a little bit just looking, but just to make sure. But here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump across here. I'm going to get on this thing here, and I'm going to show you how difficult it is for me to climb, because as I said, I'm going up and trying to go to the right, and I started to go left and down. I don't know why it does that, and now I'm climbing to the left even though I'm pointing to the right. Man, I hate trying to walk these things. So once I get it going in the right direction, I try not to move anything and just kind of walk. So when you get up here, you see this spot here where the light is. This is where you want to be. You want to get up here And you should see a few dinos in here. There's usually a couple megalosauruses in here. There they are, see them right there. And look, there's a couple of Multipliers in here. We'll kill those guys real quick so they don't shred my armor. And there's almost always Seekers up here. And if I didn't have the light on, I guarantee there's probably Nameless up here too. But this is where the artifact is, guys. I'll just skip those guys. I'm not going to fight anything I don't need to fight. And we're going to walk through this little bitty path right here. And this is the artifact right there, guys. So if you just want to see how to get to it, that's it right there. You just got to clear out the rest of the stuff. And you got to boogie back out. So I'm going to show you guys me boogieing out. We're going to grab the artifact and then we're going to head out. And once I get to the exit, that's where I'll cut this video off. But I just want to show you guys the whole path of me trying to figure out where this was. So I'm at latitude 91.7, longitude 51.3. This is the artifact of the Stalker. And this is where it's located at. So if you guys were just watching to see me get to it, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so. And like I said, comments are always appreciated, good or bad. I don't mind. And then, so we're going to head back out, guys. We're going to turn around. We're going to boogie out. I'm going to show you guys the path out of here. It's pretty, you can get out of here pretty quick. It's not as hard as getting in. So, as I said, just don't touch them. Don't bite them. They won't fight you. They'll leave you alone if you're on a rock drake. Only thing you got to worry about is the darn Seekers. If you got a light pet on like me. And here's where I had trouble. And this is how I fell in the lava before, man. You see how I lost the flight? I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought I was going to go straight in the lava. I mean, the element again. I'd have broke my armor. So, just heading back out, man. Just go away from the pillar. So, if you know where that, find that pillar again, just head the opposite direction. Let's see here. Oops. Seekers. Come on, get off of me. As you can see, I was just trying to get up on that little ledge. And look, I can't even turn, man. I'm trying to turn and can't turn. That's what ticks me off about this thing, man. It's like, come on, dude. Just turn already. Alright. Skipping all this stuff. You don't need to fight it. Just jump over it. Of course, if you're good, look at that. I walked right on them. If you're an expert, you can crawl across the ceiling. Like I said, that ain't me. And that's it, guys. This is the exit right here. So we are out of here. That was it. So you don't have to fight anything here. I'm going to show you guys just real quick because I got turned around on the ceiling again there and then on the wall. But here you go. Just keep going this way. This is the exit right here. So as you can see, they lose aggro. You don't have to fight these guys. I turn around and fight them just to do it because I think it's funny. But once you get out of the vault a little bit, they lose the aggro and you can just leave. Or you can just take a break there. But I turned around and went back at them because I thought I would. Well, let's just chew them all up. Just because I'm mad because you guys chased me. But that's it, guys. So I hope this was helpful. How to get down here, how to find this thing, how to get through it. Pretty simple. If it was, please like and subscribe, guys. And as always, I appreciate you watching. And like I said, comments are definitely appreciated. But we're going to walk out of here just to show you guys this is the exit. And then we're going to kind of end the video there. So this is those two little climb ups I did when I first came in. And that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.